So it seems like we are live. Yesterday, I didn't, mm, I didn't go live because I was, taking care of another project. But I am here. I'm back, and today, uh, overall, we are gonna build our authorization screen. If you remember, last time we created our database with our tables. And today, the main goal is to create the authorization, the login screen. I'm gonna check with ChatGPT uh, to see how it goes. This time, I need to ask both ChatGPT and also Codex because remember that we are using Codex to create our app because this is an MVP, and the main goal of it is log my thinking process more than developing it. But still, we are developing the application, and we are gonna meet all the criteria, and we are gonna code with AI following the standards, and it would be a working app. Obviously, maybe not like ready for launch for to launch like to interact with people, but yeah, uh, good enough to showcase how an application is built. Remember that it was the day before yesterday that we assigned a subdomain of my main domain to this application. So we are good to go. I don't know. Well, as I haven't published the URL, it won't be a problem. But later, if this video goes viral or something like that, I should find a way to reinforce users' creation and all the stuff to the system because I don't want to overflow my application or my server, but I don't think that would be the case because as I guess you already know that we are working with only with free tier um, free tier services like the Versal. We are not paying for Versal. We are using the free tier. We are using Supabase, only the free tier. And I don't know if we need anything else there, but if we do, we are gonna try to build this only using free tier services. But without any further ado, I'm gonna share with you the other screen so I can work with that. Remember that I am trying to uh, get used to it. Like um, uh, I think this is the one that I want to share with you. Yes, but not this one. I guess this is the one. Let me check with myself. Uh, I don't know. Well, yeah, I always check in my phone, so I'm 100% sure that I am sharing the right screen. Um, so it seems like I'm live. Let me let me see it. Yeah, I think it's working okay. So we can work with it. Um, uh, yeah. What I was saying is that this is the last time we were working in this project. This is the last thing that we did. But in order to close the ticket on Jira, it is important to ask ChatGPT to check if everything that was included in that ticket is ready, and if so, close the ticket. So let's say like, uh, is all remember the ticket. So I'm asking ChatGPT uh, if see, yeah, okay. So ChatGPT is asking me to add this to my repository, and I'm gonna ask. Well, I already asked ChatGPT to create the file, so I don't have to do that. Remember that we are trying to optimize to automate as much as possible. Automate as much. I need to check myself if I'm looking okay. And yes, it is important. There's like something here. It's important uh, to to make it like as quickly as possible, as fast as possible. So as you can see, I am not trying to write anything. Uh, yeah, I'm not trying to write all this stuff. That's already done by the AI. So yeah, I don't. My plan is not to spend more time on it. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to add. Well, it doesn't matter because this is not an important step of it. I'm just uh, saving the file in my repository. I don't quite know where it is. This is the app. Well, it seems like I don't have a maybe here. No, I don't have it. Um, well, I'm gonna save it here. Maybe later we can reorganize the project, but it's already saved. So I'm gonna the last thing that I think that we are gonna do with ChatGPT is to create the next ticket. So create the next ticket. I want to develop the out screen with the login logic, and probably I hope so. ChatGPT is gonna give me the user ready information, so I don't have to wait to write it. Okay, uh, let me. Well, first of all, I think I'm able to share with you this information. Yes. Okay. Um, and then this is not the one. Then okay. And now I can create. Well, first of all, let's uh, change it and mark it as done. Hopefully, I don't know. I already told you. that I'm having trouble when it comes to to load the tickets here. But well, it seems like it's working right now, so it's okay. It's already done, and we are gonna create the next ticket, which name is this, and we are gonna copy everything here. This is important because if we look back, if we look back into our project, we need to know what we already did. So we are gonna take a few minutes to read it, in order to know what we are gonna do. Obviously, this is gonna be saved, and this is gonna be marked as in progress because we are developing this today. So it says like implement the MVP authentication flow using Next and Supra-based Auth. Create the required authentication screen and connect them to Supra-based so users can create account, login and access authenticator areas to the application. Scope, connect the next application to Supabase, create a account registration screen, create the login screen, implement account creation, implement login, persist authenticated session, and everything that is part of the acceptance criteria. As you can see, generates like a to-do list so we can uh, I don't know how to say this in English, but like cross it with a line. Okay, so this is great because this is what we are gonna feed uh, our codex. Remember that we are feeding this to codex because we want to develop it as fast as possible. If you are developing something in particular, it is important to review what you have to do and see if that um, is what you want to develop. Because sometimes ChatGPT and any kind of AI, they suggest what you want, what you have to do in order to achieve a goal, but it doesn't mean that that solution is the best one or the easiest one. So, for example, I think everything that is here is important, and I think one of the bottlenecks, I don't know if there will be any bottleneck, to be honest, but one of the most challenging part of it within Next is that we have a public access, and a private access area. So uh, I'm gonna see how Codex is gonna work with it, but remember that most of the time you need to connect a middleware that is gonna take decisions depending on the type of user you are. Most of the time, when you are connected, uh, some of those systems store a cookie or a identifier, so it can check whether you are logging or not. But in order to do that, and you need to know the process. Uh, you need to know that there are part of the code that are called middleware, and the middleware work as a wall. It's like somebody blocking a any entrance, and it acts for some information in order to verify and see if they can let you in. It's like a key that you need, you need to you need to show your keys in order, or your credentials in order to get access to private areas of your application. So uh, you may think that it can be built like i- as easy. I mean, what I want to say is that it's not that easy, and you need to understand the flow. You need to understand how the technology works in order to supervise and review the code. I'm gonna try with this one. Like I'm gonna uh, uh, share this with Codex and also see how it goes. I don't know. Let me. Well, I'm gonna see if you can see my screen. I think you can. This is not. This is Visual Studio Code, the one that I want to show you, and you should be able to see it. Somehow you cannot, but I think Visual Studio Code. This is the one. I don't know why you cannot see it at all. You should be able to see it. Um, Let me close and reopen it. Visual Studio Code. Um, and we are gonna share again the information, like the uh, yeah. Now you can see the Visual Studio Code screen. I think it's not that important. I think okay. Now I see. I was like going full width, but it seems like they are not like the same width, so that's why it's different. But now you can see it, and now we are gonna work with it. I already have a chat for it. I don't. Let me see if we can get access to it. But yes, I guess. Um, yeah, this is the one. This is the one, and we already created it. So I'm gonna give Codex some instruction, and so we can start working on it. So the instruction is, so I want to start developing the app, and this is and I'm sharing with you the first ticket. Let me know what you need to complete it and how we are going to resolve the private area access. Let me add this information. Log in users. So let's see uh, what a codec does. Uh, so this is part of the answer. Um, Codec is going to use super-based, cookie-based server authentication and a protected as check session, refresh, profile, and log out first and specific project, the correct super base, and okay. Um, this is one of the things that I like the most of Codex because he tried to understand the project. So I forgot to tell ChatGPT or Codex that I already have a database in which were what were the tables, but he was checking all the documents and he discovered um, that there is a data model MD. So he's using it. I'm sorry, I use he to refer to ChatGPT. I don't know, maybe because I'm a male, but you can, I guess, for you it is it or it is she. I don't know. I don't. Okay, I'm trying to. I'm trying now. I'm reading uh, all the comments that ChatGPT. Yeah, ChatGPT. This is not ChatGPT. This is Codex. The Codex is giving me. Um, yeah, I think uh, it can be built very fast using this. Um, Maybe for you, it's like, how is that you are not coding? And I'm gonna uh, say it again. The purpose of it, it's not necessarily to show you my skill as a programmer or a coder, because nowadays most of the things are done by AI, the coding part, the writing the code. Thinking about the code, thinking about the solutions is a part that we are more interested in right now, because uh, it's maybe a little bit silly to have the resources and the tools and not use it. I mean, if we were like 10 years into the past, it would take like hours, endless hours, to just to build this part. And that's not the idea. The idea is to develop the idea as fast as possible, because remember that we are working on an MVP, and our MVP is trying to get to the market as fast as possible, so we can gather information as fast as possible and see if this project have like any future, if we need to keep iterating, if we need to pivot, and this is something like a part of something bigger, or it is just what it is, and it is a success and we are all happy about it. That depends. But that's how it works. The MVP and all these, I don't know, tech area, and that's something that I am always claiming, because sometimes when we are developing and we work as a developer, we like the hard way, like the most complicated way, like write the code by hand and spend a lot of time and try to overcomplicate things, and that's okay because that's show passion, I guess. But in order to meet the business goal, and in order to add value, you have to work fast with the best quality, obviously. But now that we have AI, we can like do that. We still, if you ask me, I don't, I know that you are not asking me, but if you ask me, I think good. I don't think coders, but good thinkers are necessary, because those are the people that are gonna like solve your problems. You need to, more than write the code, you need to know how to solve problem and how to audit the result that you are obtaining from the AI. I think that's the future of um, of coding and programming. It's like you don't need to code because there is a tool for that, but you need to develop your ability to solve problem in a very unique way. It's like that's the most important. It's not like I have uh, like a lot of you know contact, or I am like too familiar with developers. But as I am an engineer, and I've been an engineer for maybe 10 years, mm, almost 20 years. For me, it is important to develop that ability more than anything, like the thinking and the problem solving area of us, I guess. Well, Codex. Sorry, I always say ChatGPT, but this is not ChatGPT. This is Codex. Already, already did that, and uh, we just need to run this script. This script. Um, yeah, cd. I always forget that we need to be like within the, yeah, we are now here, open. I don't know if you can watch it. Let me check if you are able to see it. Uh, okay, I think this is the one. I don't quite understand why this is not showing. To be honest, it should be showing, but it's not showing anything. And okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot. I was about uh, to close. Okay, now you can see it. I don't know why I cannot see, so I'm gonna ask ChatGPT where is that. Okay, let's read the instructions. So, authentic implemented and passable LinkedIn and a production build included register. So we should, if we go here, hopefully you are watching this. Let me check if you are watching it. This is more complex than you may think, because I need to check with my phone. Uh, yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah, you are. This is register, and it's showing nothing. Okay, I think it's your is. I know that you register login. Let me check login. Login to see if anything is showing. It's not. Um, so it's secure into layers. What I need from you. Okay. Okay. We need to do some work, it seems, in order for it to work. So we are gonna figure it out like right now. Let's read it together. Okay. Let me see if you can see. Uh, it seems okay. You are here. I don't know if you can see it. I cannot like make it bigger because, well, yes, I can make this part bigger because we are not developing anything right now. But it seems like we need to um, okay, we need to do this part, maybe site, local URL, and local URL all close by. Okay, so it's saying that we need to go to Supabase and copy some information. Let me access to Supabase and see if I can get that information that ChatGPT, that Codex, sorry, is asking me. This is Chrome. Hopefully, yes, Chrome is alive. Let's go to the dashboard. Uh, Dashboard, and this is my free plan, as you already know. I need to find. Well, I guess this is one. I need to find the M document. Um, Project setting, like, okay, I'm gonna share with you my face because I don't know if there is any secret there. Uh, and I'm gonna ask because he's asking me like uh, uh, to copy m dot example, but I don't know. Okay, integration and data API. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. It seems like we need to find for integrations here. Oh, but I cannot show you this because maybe we have some secrets and I cannot share with you the secrets. So let's integrations, go integrations. That aquí es data API. That's it seems like that was it says that okay. Okay, this is the one, and I'm gonna share with ChatGPT, with sorry, with Codex. This is a well, this is the one, and publishable key setting and keys. Uh, we need API key and API key. I cannot share with you, obviously, the API key. That's why you are not watching it. Uh, API key. Okay, I was I'm gonna do it the way. Let me do it by hand because that's how ChatGPT Codex wanted. So it's saying that I need to create here and This is copy, paste, and this is the Supabase URL. I cannot show you this information because this is like it contains secrets, so I cannot show you this part. But what I'm doing is to uh, add the information so my application can connect to the database. Integration, I think we need something else that I forgot. Data API, this is the one, and this is the one here. Hopefully you're not watching this. Yeah, well, now I have it. I don't know what I did. Yeah, and we need to rename this to let me check with this should be m local. Okay, m local. Okay, rename, this is gonna be m dot local. Great, now we have m local, and let's see, let me close this so you cannot see the, okay, URL configuration, site URL. Okay, let me see. Authentication. Okay, now I think I can share with you this one. Because it says like I need to go to authentication. Well, and in authentication, let me see, site URL. Site URL. I don't see that. No. Let me ask Chat Codex. Where can I set site URL in Supabase? URL configuration. Okay, this is okay. And it says localhost 3000 and localhost auth callback. And add URL here and save URL, and will be soon. Um, yeah. Okay, I think we are okay. Great. As you can see, when I don't know if you are watching this screen. Let me check. Yeah, this is now our local, and uh, This is how it looks. This is login, and if we go to register, we should see something like this one. I'm gonna create my own user. This is Oswaldo, and my email is Oswaldo over gmail.com at Gmail. And my password, you are not watching it, so I'm gonna create an account. This invalid. It says sorry. It says invalid path specified in request URL. So I'm gonna share this screen with Codex, and let's see why it's not working. Eh, This this is what I get if I want to register. Okay, it says like there was an error. Let me go there again and see. So this is Oswaldo. This is my email, Oswaldo Cova at gmail.com. And this is the password that you are not seeing, obviously. And it should be working. Uh, okay, I'm gonna check my email, but my phone, obviously, so you don't have you don't get to. Okay, it says confirm your email. I confirmed my email. So yes, I know what is happening. I need to do it. Let me share with you another screen so you don't see my my Gmail. Yeah, because it seems like I need to do it in the same equipment, like in the same computer, because it's going to localhost, and localhost, I mean, it's not the same if I go to the okay, create an account. I think what let me see if I'm already logged. This is I mean, I checked and everything is okay. So if I uh, enter my credential, it should be okay. Yeah, we are in, everything is working. Sorry for this. Let me see if you are watching this. Yes. So as you can see, we already created the authentication part. Obviously, this is a very simple authentication. We can improve it like adding auto-generated password. It can be the one that checks if you included uppercase, lowercase, and a symbol. It can be an SAO authentication. It can be a lot of things, but remember that we are building an MVP, and an MVP is for just developing the first version of our idea. So it doesn't need to be that that detail. It just need to serve as a first attempt. I guess I'm guessing logout also works. Yeah, it works. And well, I didn't check it. Yeah, when we were in the private area, we were in app, but you should that that's another thing that we needed to check, and it's working because within app we have our personal information, not only our name, but our projects and our goals and our tasks, because that's what we are building here. So that part of the application should not be able to anyone. So it needs to be like handled by a middleware, as I told you. So it is important for us to check if we are now logged out and we don't have access to it, and that's the correct behavior of the application. So we already did what we wanted to do. I was thinking, yes, I remember what I wanted to do. I need to ask Codex one thing, because I want to deploy this live. So we need to ask if with this information we are ready to do it like live. But I think we need to change. And let me see. So I check. It is working. Now I want to push these changes live to production. Uh, should I create another M file? So we need to go to Versal and add some stuff. So that's what we are gonna do. We're gonna go to Versal and add the information that we have here. This is let me see if I remember what where we were. We were like here, integration. Yeah, we were in integration, and this was data API, and we need to let me see what's this is the thing that we need to create. This is okay. We need to add this to one, and okay. So in this project that we have here, we should be able to add deployment. No, it should be like instead in here, VLAN deployment, rural Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't find it, so I'm gonna ask where I I add the universal dashboard settings. Well, I did that at the top. Okay. Versal. Let's go to Versal. Here, let me see. No, it's not here. Setting. I don't see it. Let me see if I go here. Yes, this is the one. I'm gonna share with you another tab because you cannot see this one. Well, you were watching the good one. So the value is this. No, this is not the value. I don't know if that is the value. Let me see here. Yes, this is the value. This is the value. And we need to create this one. This one. I think you can watch it better here because at some point I'm gonna need to retrieve. Okay, this the information that I want to share is this one. Hopefully we are able to do that. Okay, this is okay. Okay, save. So we already have it here. Uh, this sensitive is because okay, and we can do that later because we need to add this one and this one here. Hopefully, you're not watching my information. Uh, this is M, and this is the information that I want. I guess, yeah, this is the one, and yeah, this is sensitive. Great. And now we are redeploying production, redeploying. But after that, sorry, before that, we need to commit this, and this is gonna be uh, logging, logging screens. This is for dev or for main. Well, we can develop to dev, and then we can develop. We can yes, but there's a problem. Uh, yeah. The thing is that uh, we didn't do that to the um, okay. Let's go to Hubstack. Hubs, GitHub. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand. Uh, I don't know if we have done it. Like, let me see here. No, because this is connected with this one. Okay. So I'm waiting for this to load because I haven't worked with Versal, so I don't know exactly how to commit like to merge one branch into another. Let me see if I can do this here. Uh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know it was like this, and I was like a little bit confused. But now we are, yeah, it's already merged. I think both things can be like those are the same. This is main, and this is pending, like it's waiting to be deployed. And we are gonna check in some minutes um, if it's working or it's not working. I don't know which screen are you are watching. Let me check as you are watching the right one. So let me see. Uh, it was committed. It is committed. So okay, this is okay. This is here. Well, I think the only way we can check is checking. So we are gonna go to my URL and see if it's working. Yes, it seems like it's working, and I'm gonna show you. This is my like the current place where you can access to my account. To yeah, to my let's check something together because this is Supabase, and I can go to database, and I can go to tables, and I guess um I don't know. I mean, this is the one. Hopefully you are, yeah, but I want to see the the information, like the information. I don't know if I can. Well, but this is very easy because if this is working okay, I should be able to log in with the one that I created in my local and still be able to log in. Yes. So it's working. As you can see, I'm here inside my app, and later in this process, we will be able to create goals and track tasks. And I think the most challenging part is to integrate AI so it can identify if the activities are being part of you being productive or being part of you uh, delaying the kickoff of your project. But let me check. Yes, it's still recording. It's working. As you can see, let me check because it was around 1 hour. It took us uh, 1 hour to build this. This is a very simple login, I know, but this is a functional and functioning login, a working login. So I'm really proud of it, like how quickly it went. It's working. It doesn't have any problem. Obviously, it could be better in terms of security and yeah, security in general. But overall, it's working, and I think we are good to go. Like it was a very good exercise. I don't know what part we are gonna build tomorrow, but I think we are ready to go to the next step. I have another project that I would like to be working on, and I think I'm gonna work uh, in both projects in parallel because one of the project is, I mean, this is the one, the MVP, and the other project is a project that is already working, but I need to, I don't know how to say it, like it is, I need to refactor it and change it. uh it would, I mean, if I want to talk about a little bit about this project. This is a ranking um, fetching project. uh, what I mean is, if you work with SEO or you have worked with SEO, you know that rankings are important because those are the metrics to measure, obviously, if you are doing a great job or not. Obviously, that is obviously as important as how many users you have per month or per week or whatever, and how engaged is the users, are the users in general. But the thing is that we track um, rankings, and for that we record, like in this application, we record the URL and the keyword that we want to track, and we connect that with an API, and that API runs a update all days, once per day, and that shows the result. Like we develop two main screens. The first one is the one where you can register new projects and new um, keywords track within each project, and the other one is the one that shows you the daily report. It doesn't have like any special feature. There are a lot of well, I wouldn't say a lot of, but there are some applications that already do that, and they add value according to them. I don't think that add a lot of value, but they add value to their product, adding stuff like downloading the report, um, showing some tendencies, like. But we were using that, but we decided that we wanted something like more custom, I guess. And it was overall cheaper because as we are not developing for sale and we are developing using AI, it takes like a lot of a lot less time than developing by hand, like with coders or programmers. But still, that application could be better. It could save us even more money if we retrieve those information, that data in a better way, and that's the upgrade that I want to do. So I'm planning on having this project alive, also my website alive, and that one alive. I wouldn't say that that application is gonna take like a lot of time, but it will take time. So I need to uh, organize myself in order to show you this project, some improvement, my website improvement, and the refactoring of that application. I think maybe tomorrow we can start with that, and I'm gonna try also to go live even on weekends, because I need to create the habit of it, like the habit of going live, even if you are not watching it. And yes, I think that's the plan. I need to move forward with these three projects, like going live and working on that. And I think it's doable. I think the most challenging part project is the one. Maybe the tracking project could be done in maybe 2 3 sessions, and my website is an ongoing work. Like I need to work and work and work and work until. But it's not like I don't have any plan for my website. So I think that's the plan, and I think today has been a very practical and beneficial day because we created this one, and I think we are good to go. Maybe, well, obviously that's gonna happen, like later in this project we are gonna make some upgrades, and maybe we can change the interface, the colors, and everything. But remember that this is an MVP, and as an MVP we are trying to develop fast with the most critical features to go to the market and see how the market respond to this application. So this is all for today. Thank you for joining, and I guess you will see me again tomorrow. Bye.